let people walk up into our yard, take floats, take chairs.
Something I want to get off my chest. I got an offer to do Playgirl magazine, and I did it. You probably didn't hear about it because I went under the name of Mike Honcho.
Ladies
Mike
and gentlemen,
Honcho. Mike Honcho.
we got him.
Look at the size of that fin. Look at that. That's big.
It is a big fin.
Now look at this video and you see, look at that huge dorsal fin.
We're following breaking news here on WFLA now. Multiple videos and photos, as you see here, coming in from the Clearwater Beach area, showing an enormous shark fin not too far away from swimmers, not too far away from the beach itself. As you see here, these are several of the videos that we've had come in here on WFLA now in the last several days.
Oh, yes! Today's the day. October 2nd, here we are, exactly 444 days ago. I checked. We pranked the entire state of Florida, part 1. And since then, everyone has been asking, JoogSquad, where's the pranks? We have been spending the last 4 months trying to fabricate one of the most elaborate, greatest pranks in the history of all of the internet and the entire world. I think we've accomplished that. We have actually been planning this since March 1st of 2019. Now listen guys, you might as well just like this video right now, because as soon as this hits 100,000 likes, we're gonna give away a signed JoogSquad Megalodon shark tail fin. So, that's pretty tight. For now, grab some popcorn. This is a video that really requires you to watch the entire thing for it all to make sense. And I promise every second will be worth it. The last couple weeks, Florida has been in an absolute panic over the giant shark sightings all across the Gulf Coast of Florida. But before we get into the part where we actually get on the news, we got to take it from the top and tell this story in chronological order. This is the Megalodon shark fin apparatus. Apparatus. So I guess I should see if it's wearable first, right? And I'm gonna put it. We made several different versions until we landed on this beauty. Then to figure out how to make it look like it's a shark and not a jug with a fin on its back. Am I a shark? Am I a shark? I'm a shark though. I really wanted to be a shark. It's heavy. It's really heavy. After several different field tests, it looked pretty good. But we realized it just wasn't going to work as well like this. It's hard, dude. It's not easy. It was too top heavy, so we designed rudders. And instead of actually wearing the fin, we would push it with flippers in an attempt to make it more shark-like. So we put weights on the bottom to counterbalance the BC and make it as sturdy as possible. This is the Megalodon field test number 2.
Rockin' Star Wars, spitting up a firestorm.
It is the day of the Megalodon prank.
my god.
You don't have to go fast at all.
This is how people go
Go
to
as slow as
prison.
you want. The slower you go, the weirder it'll be. Yeah,
Dude, this is illegal for sure.
Dude, you guys riding the mini bikes on the road is way more illegal.
I don't know, dude. We're not
clearing.
clearing
I
out.
think the inducing panic might be worse.
That's what I'm saying, dude. We're not getting full beaches cleared because we're riding around some dirt bikes. People are gonna fucking scream and run away.
Eventually, we ran out of weights, so we had to improvise with a boat anchor.
Jig stuff, yeah.
There you go. Dude, you guys should roll with it like that at first. Shark test number 654. After around a dozen tests, sinking it, floating it, swimming with it, the fin worked pretty well. And we wanted to go test it out in the ocean for people to see and for us to ultimately get footage to send to the news outlets ourselves.
Just runs into the wall. So good.
After many tests, we have completed the Megalodon fin. So breathing, sinking, floating apparatus. God, with all these weights on it, it got a lot heavier. Time for a Megalodon prank. Grab a paddle, boys.
Nice, he's gone. Alright, Mary. Get out of here, brother. Dude, there's so many people looking. Yeah, there's so many people looking. Oh shit. Dude, you hear them? They keep saying that's a real shark. Bro, there's like literally a row of people watching us right now. Look at the line of people right there.
So, was your friends, did your friends see anything? Or
He was diving on, there's some culverts out there, and there's like an artificial reef.
Operation Firework Distraction. Phase 4 consisted of our friends taking amateur photos and videos for Phase 5. What the heck? Dude, what is that?
Oh my god, dude. Right next to the guy on the paddleboard.
Oh my god, run or swim or paddle!
Bro, it's back. I only let the fin stay out of the water for about 15 seconds. I then sunk the fin and swam down the beach 2 blocks to try to get picked up by Merrick and Edwin on the paddleboard. But there was a couple people at the beach that were suspicious that it was us, so I ended up swimming with the fin all the way back in front of my house, where we had to come up with a plan so that no one would see us.
Light mortars off in the backyard. While the mortars are going off, we're gonna run the fin and try and distract everybody. Okay?
Do you think this is gonna work?
It's a bad idea. Dude, how perfect was that? What? That was real SEAL Team 6, dude. Good job, Mads.
Keep it on creep, it's the dark side, sit Lord, smooth out.
Oh yeah, I was out on the beach on vacation and we saw a pretty big shark fin, and I got some pictures of it. I didn't know if that's something you guys were interested in. Okay, did you guys get any other calls about it? There was a lot of people on the beach kind of freaking out.
No, you're the first one.
Okay, thank you. You like how it sounded like a... Alright, now I have to make a new email address, but we need a name. Like, obviously Mike Concho's not going to work. We've already done that before.
Dude, Jack, just
No.
use generic.
Hey, what about Ty Pennington? That'll be the next person that submits. What's Rick Raff's name? Let's use that.
Hey, dude, just use my email address. IronRodJohnston69
Edwin, no.
at yahoo.com.
You really think the news is going to ever fall for that?
What more can I say?
Attempt number 657 at the Megalodon fin prank.
No one's been replying to our emails, man. The news.
I think we just need more clips.
Come on, Bay News 9.
So we've been filming this for what, 3 months now?
Hey, should we maybe go to different locations too, or what?
No, we're gonna do it at one location and then send it to the news as if it's 10 different locations.
Someone was supposed to find these in Tampa Bay back in the day, all kinds of crazy colors and like shirts.
So like, we want to make this look like as many different beaches as possible. So get like one shot from up in the CO, to go like way down the beach, be like in the water. Like, we just want to make this look like as many different places as possible because we're going to send it to the news from as many different locations as possible. The following clips were sent to the news over the next few days using no less than 12 different emails and fake names. Here are some very honorable mentions.
Mike Jones. Ty Pennington has built quite the career. A lot of folks teared up every time he moved that bus.
I smoked pot with Johnny Hopkins.
You don't know anyone named Johnny Hopkins.
It was Johnny Hopkins and Sloan Kettering, and they were blazing that shit up every day.
Hey, Joe Rogan, is it almost lunchtime? Because I smell somebody cooking. I'm going to tell you something about me, Joe Rogan, that you might not know. I smoke rocks.
Film that. That's a shark, right?
Dude, it's manatees, dude. No, manatees? Yeah. Let's go. Bro, it was massive manatees. Holy dude.
Can I just reiterate and say that we use the names Tyrone Biggums, Cletus Hemsworth, Tyler Pennington, and Jonathan Hweck. Somebody had to look at those names together and be like, yeah, this seems fine.
We're following breaking news here on WFLA now. Multiple videos and photos, as you see here, coming in from the Clearwater Beach area, showing an enormous shark fin not too far away from swimmers, not too far away from the beach itself. As you see here, these are several of the videos that we've had come in here on WFLA now in the last several days, showing an enormous shark fin. There you see somebody looking out, seemingly in disbelief over what they are seeing. Hey there, everybody. WFLA Now's digital anchor JB Buno here with you live on stream. These videos and these photos, I mean, when I say that people in the newsroom have been huddled around our computer screens here to see this photo and this particular piece of video, and then the photos that have come in, which we're going to show you here in just a second, we've all been huddling around because these photos, the size of this shark fin makes you wonder. I mean, the first thing that we thought was that these were fake, but then once we saw that multiple videos, multiple photos were coming in of this enormous shark sighting in the Clearwater Beach area, we just couldn't believe that we had so much consistency with the number of photos, the number of videos that were coming in. So this is an abnormally large shark fin to be popping out of the water in one particular area. There you see somebody on a paddleboard. Looks like he's trying to get away there. We originally thought that this might be fake. So we've been trying to dissect this video, but once we saw that multiple videos and multiple photos were coming in, we realized that this is something that is that is likely very, very real, and something that that we wanted to know more about. So Reddington Beach, I'm being told, because now we are keeping an eye out for enormous sharks in this particular area. Again, when we have so much video evidence and so much photo evidence coming in from WFLA, from multiple different viewers saying, I saw this, we got Eagle 8 HD in the air and we wanted to know for ourselves.
We actually went and filmed the fin one more time in an attempt to trick the news even further. We had to take this as far as we could, ride until the wheels fall off per se, and continue on until we get caught or until there's no one left to prank. Roll it.
Hammerhead fin too. Oh god.
Like we already did the video. Like we already won. We already beat the news. It's already all like getting millions of views on Facebook.
This is becoming another Florida man story. Florida man goes to prison for impersonating a shark.
Listen, dog, if we go to jail for this, we're legends. Like, I can't think of a better reason to go to jail. Well, because Merrick's gonna be the tail fin, I'm gonna be the main fin pushing. They sent a helicopter, they called the police, they called the FWC. It's going viral on Facebook right now.
The size of that fin. Look at that. That's big.
It is a big fin. Beachgoers in the Tampa Bay area are probably breathing a little bit easier this morning. Now look at this video and you see, look at that huge dorsal fin. Looks to be a massive shark swimming pretty close to the shore. Similar videos and photos have been circulating for months now. Well, it's all a hoax, guys. Fake fin. It's a faux fin. Fish and Wildlife officials studied the videos. They determined that fin is man-made. And yes, likely the work of a prankster. Not nice. Who wants to tell it? I don't know.
This is an update, everybody, here live on WFLA Now. Let's go full screen to show you this new piece of video. Okay, everybody, this is showing that same fin, and we have right there. What is that, Amanda?
To me, it looks like a kick.
You might have seen that interactive poll pop up, and we're asking, should the shark scammer be held accountable for this scare in the Clearwater area? Let's talk a little bit about this in depth, everybody.
As funny as the situation may be, right?
I know that there's some people in the comment section who think this is hilarious,
and they may be sitting in their office at work, not worrying about the beach right now. But if you were at the beach and saw this, probably get out of the water, right? Or maybe not go back to that beach for a little while because there are sharks in the water. Now we're talking about impacting tourism.
I would like to run an interactive poll of my own. If you've ever visited Clearwater Beach because of our videos, comment down below.
So, you know, again, as funny as the situation may be, there's a bigger story to it as well.
Yeah, and we have spoke to Clearwater Police. I want the scammer out there to know, whoever is behind this, I want them to know we talked to Clearwater Police. This is on their radar. And it's one of those things where we are trying to get answers as to what this means, because this is an alarming situation in multiple ways. The multifaceted, scary situation. If you're on this beach, if you have kids and you see a shark, you know, that close to you, you're starting to fear for the lives of yourself and your family and maybe your children. And then people start to fear the worst for the next time that they go to Clearwater Beach. We've had people commenting along yesterday saying, I'll never go back to Clearwater.
Listen guys, sharks are not what you have to worry about. They don't go out of their way to attack people. They don't want to eat people, and honestly, they're some of the least threatening things on this planet. If you saw our last video, you know there is a giant list of things that are more dangerous than sharks that you see every day. I hope you all have enjoyed the Megalodon fin shark pranking the news, pranking the entire state of Florida part 2. A lot of guys put a lot of time and a lot of effort into this video, so if you want to drop a like and follow all of the legends on Instagram that helped out with this prank, that would be greatly appreciated.
We spoke to Clearwater Police, if for those of you wondering if this is something where they're going to be looking for this person, it's not necessarily that simple. All of these videos that are coming in, it's more of a jurisdiction matter, according to Clearwater Police. We spoke to them on the phone before this stream began. It's a very complex thing, and then it becomes, okay, you know, is there anything technically illegal going on here? It's a very it's not as simple as just, oh, somebody is in the water wearing a shark fin causing a panic, let's arrest them. It's not like that. Not to mention too that we have, you know, we might have buried the lead here on this particular piece of information. We have no idea who this person is in the water.
Dropped her off the roof.
Oh, got you. Oh, prank. Oh, shit. He's got pranked.